Minnesota's second congressional district race is back on again after a federal judge's ruling. The election had been postponed until February after the recent death of the Legal Marijuana Now party candidate. Republican challenger Tyler Kistner said he is appealing that ruling. That appeal could be heard as soon as this week. The district is currently represented by Congresswoman Angie Craig, who I talked to earlier this morning. Take a look. And joining us right now, Congresswoman Angie Craig. Thank you so much for giving us your time this morning.
It's great to be back with you, Esme.
All right. Your congressional race, my goodness, it was on, it was off, and now it's back on because of a court ruling. Your reaction to that court ruling that came down on Friday?
Well, the court found very clearly that federal law governs federal elections. I just want to make sure that we recognize we're in this circumstance because a third-party candidate died, and I just continue to send out my thoughts and prayers to his family and friends.
One of the things, I was actually down in the 2nd District in Jordan talking to people at a polling place yesterday, and those that I talked to really said that they were concerned about an issue that you brought up, that if in fact this election gets postponed, which it might still because there's an appeal going on, that the 2nd District would be without a member of Congress for a number of weeks in January through February.
Well, that's right. Our argument was simple, that voters' vote deserved to be counted on November 3rd, and this district deserves to be represented. And that is supported by federal law. Federal law says that elections for Congress take place every 2 years, in even-numbered years. So, look, I actually don't understand. My opponent is still continuing to delay an election that is already underway and leave the voters of this district unrepresented in Washington. Esme, we're at a time when I think it's going to be critical. I think we're going to have to put a new health care plan in place for this nation, because when we think about the administration being in court right now on November 10th, to try to repeal the Affordable Care Act.
The 2nd District is a really interesting district because you've got the suburbs of the Twin Cities in the south, the Burnsvilles, the Egans, but you go way down into farmland as well. President Trump lost your district in 2016 by about 2 points, not a lot. What are your thoughts? What are you hearing when you go out and campaign in this very tumultuous campaign season of 2020?
Well, I think more than anything, the voters of my district want steady, competent leadership. I've held 21 town halls since I've been a member of Congress, and I can promise you that Democrats and Republicans and people who don't like Democrats or Republicans come, and we treat everyone with civility and respect. And actually, the president won my district by about 2 percentage points here in 2016. So
okay, I'm sorry.
It's a competitive district, Esme. It always will be. Here, and I've tried to represent this district. In fact, President Trump has actually signed 2 of my bills into law. That's as many as any other member of the Minnesota delegation and more than any other freshman member.
All right. And you rightly bring up that win by President Trump in 2016. When you go out and talk to voters, are you hearing about the president's COVID diagnosis? And what are you hearing?
Well, I think more than that, I'm hearing about the lack of federal leadership in dealing with the COVID crisis. If we had put in place a federal strategy for rapid testing, for contact tracing, for isolation, we would be in a better position to open our schools and our economy right now. So, I've worked hard in all parts of my district to represent everybody. Working with family farmers and small businesses. And so what I'm hearing mostly is we need to put a plan in place to be able to suppress the virus, and we're going to be working to get our economy back up and running post-COVID-19. And I feel like my couple of decades in leadership and business will help me be able to participate in that.
All right, well, Congresswoman Angie Craig, we are going to have your Republican opponent, Tyler Kistner, on next week. But thank you so much for your time, and we will be following the legal maneuverings in the 2nd CD race. It is on, though, and people should vote in that district right now.
It's on. Vote up and down the ballot.
All right. Thank you so much, Congresswoman Craig.
Thank you.